It's a Home Office funded, it's free capability, and it is directed by the National Police Chiefs Council. And the scheme, in effect, is there to maximise what we believe in one of the strands of cybercrime, which is prevention is better than cure. So we always look to, instead of having a cyber breach, instead of having a successful cyber attack, it is better to be forewarned, and with that forewarning comes forearming, and then you're able to, as a member of Police CyberAlarm, along with all the other tools and capabilities that not only ourselves but yourselves provide, be in a better position to help themselves be more secure.
Our relationship goes back to the early days of Police CyberAlarm. We identified PCAs, it's also known, as a really useful addition to a cyber strategy for organisations that we deal with for any organisations across the UK. So we've been working with Police CyberAlarm now, I think, for around about 5-6 years.
Easily.
Something like that.
Without businesses contributing data and material to Police CyberAlarm, it's the core of what we want, because I see it as that iterative loop. So we have members, businesses, clients of yourselves, and contributing data to the scheme. With that data, we're able to combine it with the other members, because this is where I really see it as a community policing effort. We want to target hard in the UK, and cyber is volume, fast, flexible. Well, we need to do that as well. So we take that material gratefully received from the members, from clients, and able to tailor our service, able to tailor reports, able to tailor feedback direct to the members to say, this is what you may be vulnerable to, or this is what you have been attacked by, knocking on your door in a cyber sense, and this is what you could do to remediate and better that. And with that comes that iterative loop of we're able to help members and they're able to help themselves. Simple as, really.
One of the first things that members have reported to us is the additional insights that Police CyberAlarm provides to them in terms of the data that's available when a vulnerability is identified. The reports that are provided are concise in terms of what that threat has been, but also as well there is advice around how you can fix that vulnerability. So it's not just about saying there's your vulnerability, off you go. There's advice that sits along how you can fix that vulnerability. Some of the members of the scheme have been surprised at the information that's been provided. I think recently we had sort of information that pertained to what could have been sort of state-funded type attack information that was present on, you're talking Northeast regional SME businesses being targeted by that type of attack. And a feedback that we got that I think is really useful, I didn't expect to get, was that businesses feel as though they're part of something. They're part of a defence system that are trying to sort of fight against the threat of cyber attack in the UK. I think we talked about the target hardening of the UK. You'd mentioned previously, Andy. I think being part of something a bit bigger gives organisations comfort that they are well protected in terms of what they're doing to defend against cyber threats. The great news is, if a client is working with ourselves and they enrol on the Police CyberAlarm scheme, we will complete the work for them. Because Police CyberAlarm is part of the security strategy that we recommend for clients, we provide that service as part of what we do. So there is no cost from us for setting up a Police CyberAlarm. There's no cost from Police CyberAlarm from having the service, which is great. And in terms of disruption, there isn't any disruption at all. We manage the entire process and it's seamless for the client. Police CyberAlarm fits like a glove, in essence, with what ADNS do in terms of cybersecurity. We talked about earlier about the importance of sort of prevention and how Police CyberAlarm acted as that gate of prevention for a client, for an organisation, building awareness of the threats that are out there, then building on fixing the vulnerabilities that become apparent through the scheme. What that does is sit alongside the strategies we've got in place in terms of layered security to actually protect, to defend, and sort of apprehend the attacks as they happen. So from the internet gateway, or more commonly known to people as firewalls, we've got strategies in place to start the fight at that point. Somebody's trying to sort of infiltrate the gateway, either by people accessing the internet or the internet accessing the organisation. That's our first line of defence. We then look at strategies around the devices themselves. So the devices in terms of, historically people know it as antivirus, but this is developed into full endpoint security with sort of a layered approach to active. Now we've got artificial intelligence, which is teaching endpoint security to sort of respond on the job. And then we look at what we can do for the actual people who work for our clients, for the users. Because there's a lot of pressure on users to be sort of cyber aware, to be a layer of cyber security for the client, but people are busy. Yeah. There's lots and lots of sophisticated attacks dropping into people's inboxes, and that can be a real challenge, and people feel as though they might be on the hook if they're the one who pressed that link. So what ADNS do as well is we've got a strategy for the user. We look at email security strategies, we look at education strategies that we run at source. So we drop phishing campaigns into inboxes to sort of better inform, better educate our client staff on how they can sort of spot that malicious email at source. And in addition to that, our security strategies across the network, across the endpoints and at user level are all there to defend. So we're not there just to report, we're there to stop that attack from happening, to isolate attacks from spreading. And what Police CyberAlarm does, as I say, is fit like a glove, hand in hand with what we do overall for our client cybersecurity strategy.
Are our software and our current software supplier. So Pervade Software Limited has been in from the start and has built it from the ground up, and they are the sort of nucleus of that technical capability, and it's gone from a sort of forced pilot to a regional pilot to a national program, and they've taken that journey with us. So in effect, they're the technical capability that we're able to provide to the national network.
As the project lead for Pervade Software, I have been working on the Police CyberAlarm project since it was a one-force pilot in 2020. In this time, I have seen Police CyberAlarm grow to be a national scheme. Our support team have worked with thousands of members during this time and have great successes in helping prevent cyber attacks from external sources by working with local, regional and national policing departments to identify, analyse and notify on emerging threats. My role has been working closely with law enforcement and member organisations alike to help build relationships between UK business and police by providing a service that can help to identify the threats that the UK is facing on a cyber front. Are well-documented instructions on how you can install a collector. We also offer technical support at every stage of the installation. As an ADNS customer, you will also be able to access the ADNS support team for your collector installation. Once you are all set up, updates happen automatically. So there is no onus on the business to upgrade the collector. It is, however, essential that the collector is set up and is in an always-on environment. This allows for the flow of syslog to be received from the collector from your firewall device. Police CyberAlarm is a small virtual appliance that requires little resource to keep it running. Therefore, it is a perfect addition to your existing security systems and will not cause disruption to services that you already have on your network. With its free regular reporting and monitoring of external logs, teamed with monthly vulnerability scanning, Police CyberAlarm makes the perfect addition to your existing security setup. An extra benefit of Police CyberAlarm is our tailored alerts. We are able to alert you to issues with emerging threats. We also only contact you if you may be vulnerable to this threat, meaning you won't be overloaded with additional threat notifications.